What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. A little recap of yesterday's free picks. We ended up 4-3 on the day. We got screwed on Michael King. That one should have been cashed. There was no reason he should have got pulled. He struck out the batter at 17 pitching outs, and then they just pulled him in a low pitch. I mean, he had 90 pitches, but 90 pitches is not a lot when 99% of the time the pitcher will finish the inning. So why he got pulled makes no sense. It's stupid. We got screwed on that one, but it did happen. Drew Holiday will never see another slip. Probably won't have to worry about Holiday just because the Knicks are probably about to take him out anyway. So we got that going for us. So obviously Celtics money line chalked. The Knicks are down 3-1 right now, which is insane to me. And just so you guys know, there is a 95% hit rate over the course of the NBA's lifespan that a 3-1 team wins the series. So 95% of the time, the team that's up 3-1 wins the series. So the Cavs and the Celtics probably cooked. We're just throwing that out there. But anyways, that was our free picks, guys. If you guys do want to get all of our plays, head on over to our WAP. Obviously, looking at those free plays, we had Randall and Butler, which was a free slip. So if you guys were able to run that together, you guys cashed out pretty easily. But anyways, WAP link is down in the description. You get every single play that we post, money lines, spreads, whatever. Anything that we post on our sports bets or anything that we play, you will personally get sent to you on your phone. Easy to track, easy to come or easy to follow, and we'd love to have you guys a part of the community. If you want to join, $10 a week, $25 a month, less than $1 a day, and but yeah, if you guys do want a free month, you can sign up using any of our partnered apps. There's 7 partnered apps you can sign up for right now. There's CHALKBOARD, UNDERDOG, Sleeper, Parlay Play, Better, NOVIG, and Dabble. If you sign up for any of those 7 apps, you do get a free month of our VIP for each one. You just use our code, make the minimum deposit, and then let me know, and I'll get you guys added for each one. So you can get up to 7 full months for free, guys. So no brainer there. We'd love to have you guys a part of the community. I will tell you guys right now, I'm going to run an insane special. So this is something I don't usually do. If you sign up for ThunderPick, and if you want more details on this, just send me a DM on Discord, and I'll give you more details. I will personally give you $25 for free to deposit into ThunderPick. That's all you got to do is let me know. I'll send you the link to sign up. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to put credit card information in. I will directly send the crypto to your account. You have to do no work whatsoever. You let me know. You'll get a deposit match, so they'll give you $50 for free, and you can use that for money lines, casino, whatever you want to do, you can play it. But just want to let you guys know that option is there. I am going to pick a winner from yesterday's video to get free VIP. So let's go ahead and pick our winner from yesterday. If this video gets 250 likes, I will pick another random comment down below to win a free month. So make sure you guys smash the like button, drop a comment, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, and let's pick our winner. So winner is for Robert Martin, who said Cleveland has no heart. Well, Robert, we're going to find out tonight because they are playing at home. We'll see if they can get a win, man. I'm not feeling too confident in them. But Robert, send me a message on Discord. I'll get you added for a free month of VIP. I appreciate the love and support from every single person that's commenting, every single person that's hating, whatever. I do appreciate you guys. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about these games. So I'm just going to be honest with you guys. These 2 NBA games, I'm probably not touching in terms of sports books, bets, money lines, whatever. I'll just go ahead and tell you the 2 teams I think win. I'm probably not even going to bet on them. Cavs are probably going to win. They're minus 270 playing at home. I don't think they get beat 4-1. I think they probably go down 4-2. They're probably going to get beat the next home game for the Pacers, so it is what it is. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe the Cavs tie up the game. Cavs probably aren't beating the Pacers 3 games in a row. I mean, for being honest here. So I do think they take this game tonight at home, minus 270. But who knows with that for that either. They just got beat by 40 freaking points. So embarrassing game last time they played. And maybe they come back and give us something to actually enjoy watching tonight. But Cavs money line, I like that. It's minus 270. Probably not going to play it because it's so juiced. I don't like the spread. I don't like the total. I'm not touching any of that. For the Nuggets OKC game, I'm kind of in the same spot. I could see Denver taking a dub plus 400 if you want to risk it for that. But OKC's probably going to win this game at home. It's a home game for OKC. OKC's probably the bet or going to be one of the number 1 seeds that make it. Probably the only one. So I do like OKC tonight as well, but it's minus 400, so you can't really play this. I don't think they're going to cover that spread, and I don't like the total either, so I'm just fading these 2 games altogether for money lines. I will have baseball money lines. Baseball's been pretty good to me as of lately. I will say yesterday the Padres killed me, but other than that, it's been pretty good. So if you guys do want to get those, obviously they're in VIP, but that's my 2 opinions on the games. It's just taking the favorites, and for obvious reasons they're favorites. But, I mean, obviously anything can happen in these playoff games. So I'm not saying you should play those two plays because the payouts are horrendous. And it's not even worth taking, or I would play them myself. But anyways, guys, let's jump into some player props of the day. So I got 3 props between the 2 games. Skipping out on one team, and we'll go over that here in a second. But first prop of the day is going to be from the Cavs. So I'm taking our man Garland. Haven't played Garland much at all. He has been coming off of an injury, and his points line is still pretty low. So Garland's point line right now is 19.5 at plus 130. You can get him at 17.5 for a pretty decent payout. And at 17.5, it's pretty good odds, man. So he's cashed at 7 of his last 10. He's averaging 20 points a game over his last 10. You can look at him since the playoffs. The dude has been absolutely dropping a lot of points. Or I say absolutely dropping a lot of points. Dude's been playing pretty good. Now, he has been injured. So obviously, versus Miami, 27-21. His first game versus the Pacers, he didn't get very many minutes. He had 25 minutes. He played 10. His last game versus the Pacers, he had 21 points in 27 minutes. I expect him to get a decent amount of minutes tonight. I think he gets at least 18 points, especially in a game where honestly, they have to win. They're done if they don't win. So, like Garland tonight, over his last 20 games, he's averaging 19 points. He's cashed his 65% of games, and on the season, he's cashed his 66% of games, obviously averaging 30 minutes per game. Head-to-head versus the Pacers, he's cashed it 3 of 7. If you look at games this season, they start from here. So 3 of his 4 games this season versus the Pacers he have cashed. Obviously, we know the Pacers have one of the fastest-paced teams in the league. If you go to the guard position, they give up 22nd in the league, or 22nd in terms of points allowed, which is a bottom 10 defense, and same for shooting guards. So to the guard position, Garland's looking good. Donovan Mitchell, game time decision as well. So we don't know what's going to happen with Mitchell. If Mitchell sits, obviously Garland's going to score a lot more points. His usage is going to go way up. Pacers, if Mitchell's out, Pacers probably finish the series tonight. We'll see what happens. But Donovan Mitchell, out, taking Garland, 17.5. Even if Mitchell plays, I like Garland at 17.5. So I'm going to pull this up on Parlay Play. Garland. They have a discounted line at 14.5 for a 1.3x. I like that. I still don't like the payout enough to play it for a free pick. So 1.5, 6x, 17.5. I like it. If you want to take it at 18.5, I think he cashes that too. I think he gets his 20 points tonight. That's a regular payout. But I'm going to take the 17.5, and that's what I'm going to lock in. So that's going to be our first pick of the day. I am skipping a play from the Pacers. Don't like taking a lot of these Pacers props right now, especially versus the Cavs, and especially, I just don't like them. So going to fade the Pacers tonight. Looking at our next pick, it's going to be from the Nuggets side of things. It's going to be the wagon that's been cashing me out. I was looking at Jamal Murray. I was looking at Jokic, and I ended up having to go with our man Aaron Gordon. So you can get Aaron Gordon right now at 24.5 PRA on Parlay Play. It's a good line. His original line is 26.5. You get a 1.5 something X payout on this one. He's cashed it 7 of his last 10 and 7 of his last 8. His 4 games versus OKC, in 3 of those games, he's had almost 40 PRA. Like, he has feasted versus OKC. Doesn't matter if they're at home or in OKC. But you can see 37, 35, 37. He had that one game where he had 16. They got beat by 50 points. So, like, that game doesn't even really count. His minutes are going to be way down, 26 minutes compared to 40. Like, dude's going to come out here. He's already said it. He wants to get Westbrook a ring. So, he's been stepping it up. I'm impressed by Aaron Gordon so far right now in this series, and I think he's going to continue to play well. So, got to take Gordon. I do like his rebounds and assists at 9.5. You can get it at 9.5 or 10 on Prizepicks. I like that too. He's been killing it versus OKC. So, I am going to say that's a good play if you want to lock it in my opinion. I know he's only cashed at 4 of his last 10, but his last 3 of his last 4 games, he's had almost 20 RA. So, dude's been absolutely destroying it. Obviously, I went with points, rebounds, and assists for a reason. He has a lot of games where he's dropping almost 20 points a game or over 20 points. So that's almost cashing the PRA line in itself, which is why I'm taking points. He's been scoring a lot. So that's why I went with points over rebounds and assists. But I do like his RA as well. So Aaron Gordon is pick number 2. Love this play, man. Aaron Gordon has been good to us. He has been respecting the bread. And if you play these two together, you do have a 2.37x. I'll lock in this on a slip. This is going to be the exact slip that I lock in and post for the Discord for free. So you guys do get 1 free slip. I like to do this in the videos to give you guys incentive. A lot of them's been cashing. Have had a couple bad beats in some of these. Like yesterday, having Drew Holiday obviously would have chalked a slip if you played him. But these two will be a slip, and that will be posted. So 2.37x on Parlay Play. Code Fantasy Aces on Parlay Play for a free month of VIP. So jumping into our final play of the day for basketball, it is going to be for our man Hartenstein. So we're taking Isaiah Hartenstein, taking him over rebounds and assists. You can get this line at 12.5 on Prizepicks. Now, if you go to Parlay Play, I'll go ahead and show you guys. The payout for this line is not as good. So 12.5 RA, is did I completely lie? All right, so this just got changed. A minute ago, they had him at 13.5 for 1.7 and 12.5 for the 1.5. So everything has changed. So now I completely lied. I had this pulled up on Prizepicks just because Prizepicks was the only one with the 12.5 RA for good payout. And I was like, dang, Parlay Play's got this, or Prizepicks has got this line so much better. But I lied. Parlay Play actually has a higher payout on this line. So ignore what I was about to say. They did change it. This was a minute ago. 12.5 was like a 1.5x. So it didn't even make sense to play on Parlay Play rather than Prizepicks. But at a 1.8x, great play. 12.5 rebounds and assists for Isaiah Hartenstein. He's cashed at 7 of his last 10. If you look at him from this series, he's cashed at 3 of his last 4. Obviously, the Nuggets give up a lot of stats to the center position, 18th and 18th in terms of rebounds and assists. Give up a lot of points as well. If you look at iHeart for the last 20 games, he's cashed at 70% of games. He had a nice little spell there where he was struggling. He's averaging 26 minutes per game. His last two games, he's gotten over 30 minutes. And Jalen Williams has been struggling in the RA department. So obviously, what's probably going to end up happening is iHeart will chalk RA, and Jalen Williams will have like 20 RA this game, just because I'm not playing Jalen Williams this time. But I do like this iHeart play. Seeing 4 of his last 5 cashed is not a good sign for us, just because that means it's probably going to be a popular play on Prizepicks. Popular plays on Prizepicks tend to chalk, just because we know how that goes. But I like the line, and based off the statistics, he should come out here and get it as long as he gets close to 30 minutes. And that's just my opinion. So I like this play. Going to lock him in head-to-head versus the Nuggets. He's cashed it 3 straight games. He's cashed it 3 of 5. If you look at him from this season, I think all 6 of these games are from this season. So he's only cashed it. He's cashed it 3 of 6 games, which is 50% this season, averaging 12.2. But in the playoffs so far, he has stepped it up, and he's been killing this line. So Isaiah Hartenstein, rebounds and assists, is pick number 3 of the day. Those are our 3 NBA plays. If you guys want to lock them in, they're right there. It's a 4.19x if you lock in all of them, which isn't a bad payout for a 3-man. So jumping into our next 2 plays, they will be for the baseball side of things. So we're going to get everything swapped over to MLB, and I've got 2 plays for you guys that I like a lot. These are going to be more pitcher props. So let's talk about our first one. Our first one's going to be for our man Soriano. We're taking Jose Soriano, and we're taking him over 17.5 pitching outs. I think that's what we locked in. Let me confirm that real quick before I lie. Okay, so it's 14.5 pitching outs. I was about to say Soriano at 17.5 seems really high, but yes, 14.5. My bad. 14.5 pitching outs. He's cashed just 8 of his last 10 games, averaging 16.3 pitching outs over his last 10 games. He should be able to finish 5 innings. They're playing against the Padres. Padres, obviously one of the best offensive teams in the league. If you come down here and look at the Padres versus right-handed pitchers, they have the best batting average for the 2025 season. They have the number 4 on-base percentage at 33.9% on-base percentage. So it means they get on base 33.9% of the time. If you look at Soriano's statistics, he's not a high strikeout pitcher. His whip is 1.5, and his ERA is 4. So Soriano is struggling. He's not a good pitcher, but majority of these pitchers can go 5 innings unless they're horrendous. Now, Soriano's not a good pitcher, but he's not horrendous. So 4 ERA, 45 innings pitched, 7.4 strikeouts per 9 innings, and a 153 whip. So dude's not horrible, but he's not a good pitcher by any means whatsoever. He's probably going to get lit up a little bit. 5 innings could be a little bit sweaty, but he could also come out here and pitch 6 innings. A lot of these pitchers, they can have quick ground outs, pop outs, whatever. If the Padres can make contact on the first couple of pitches and their pop outs or ground outs, then Soriano could catch this easily. So I like the odds here. I think he goes 5 innings head-to-head versus the Padres. The last game they played last year, or last game he played against them last year, he pitched a full 6 innings. And then for a 2025 season, he's went 5 innings, 7 of 8 games. So the odds are in our favor on this one. The only game he went under was versus Pittsburgh, where he gave up pretty much 9 runs. They got destroyed that game. But Soriano should be able to cash this out, and I've got him locked in. And I will give you guys well, I can't pull up the slip because I played it in a round robin, and it'll give the 3rd pick away for free, and that wouldn't be fair. So Soriano is going to be pick number 1 for baseball. Then jumping into our second pick, we're taking our man Leiter for Texas. So taking him over 14.5 pitching outs as well. So we got him at 14.5. You can lock in these 2 for over a double up, and he's cashed this in 5 of his last 10. This season, he's cashed it 3 of 5. He has struggled a little bit. He's not a good pitcher at all, but he is playing against Colorado, and they're at home. So we know the Rockies have probably the worst offense in the league other than the White Sox. If you look at the Rockies right now, they have the 27th best batting average, which is bottom 3 in the league, with a 223 or a 223 batting average, and on base percentage at a 28.9%, which is the second worst. It doesn't show our boy's whip, but you can look up here at Jack. 5.09 ERA, 23 innings pitched with a 7 strikeouts per 9 innings, a 130 whip. So Jack's obviously not a very good pitcher either. Worse than Soriano, but playing against a much worse offense as well. He should be able to go 5 innings. He's averaging 81.4 pitches per game. His last two games, he's got 90 pitches. I see him getting 90 pitches versus Colorado. I don't think he's going to get lit up versus Colorado, but who knows? But I do like the odds here for our man Jack. I played him and Soriano together over on Parlay Play, and I'll show you guys the free slip. So just before I get rid of these are NBA plays: Garland, Aaron Gordon, Isaiah Hartenstein, points, PRA, then RA, if you guys want to lock those in. So I'm going to get rid of these real quick. We're going to pull up the 2 baseball plays. So the first one was for our man, or this one was for Jack. Oh, Jack Leiter, and they don't even have him on here anymore. So he should come back up here. I locked him in on Parlay Play. I'm just going to tell you guys, it's already locked in. I already posted in the Discord. He'll be back. Just keep an eye out on him. And then the other one was Soriano. So Soriano, they took Soriano down too. I hate when this happens, man. I hate when you post in your Discord and everybody locks it in, so then they just remove them all. But maybe they have this on Prizepicks. Let's take a look real quick before I give up showing it. They'll come back anyway. It's really early, but I hate when they get pulled. Where we at? Where's pitching hours? Am I completely blind? There it is. Goodness. So let's just find Soriano and Leiter. There he is. They won't give you the, they're not going to give us that 14. Yeah, they will. It's right there. 14.5. And then Soriano 14.5. Lock them in together. You got to double up. So it's a little bit better payout on on Parlay Play than it was Prizepicks. It was a little over a double up on Parlay Play, but you can get it on Prizepicks if you want to play it there. So that's good for us. You can still get it there. Makes me feel a little bit better. So Jack Leiter and Jose Soriano pitching outs over 14.5. I've got them both locked in. Lock them in if you like them. Fade them if you don't. I hope you guys have an awesome day. We'd love to have you guys a part of our community in the Discord. Even if you want to join the Discord, it is free. You ain't got to pay anything to join the Discord. Have any questions or anything, let us know. I do giveaways a lot. Like I told you guys about the Thunder Pick giveaway. DM me about it if you want to find out more information. Everybody can get a free $50 for the most part. But anyways, guys, I hope you have an awesome day. Hope you catch all your slips, and I will see y'all in the next one.